first pitch. Here it comes. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Started that swing a bit too early. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder. Travis West would be next. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Betancourt finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail things. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the seventh. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Aaron Blair is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
The 2-0 on the way. This is pulled into right. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Betancourt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. To third, to his left, West. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. In is Christian Yelich. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. Taylor is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Travis West 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A.J. Ramos gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Popped him up. Gregorius in foul ground. 1 out. Here's Ender Inciarte head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's just 2 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ramos, a 5'10" right-hander. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
In now, Matt Kemp. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A's are gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The Athletics entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this league.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Striding in, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself. And so coming to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is under it. 1 away. Next up for the A's, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. A ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Chris Stanley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. To short. Loved by Bogarts. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to hunt. A's strand 1. They're down 2-0. Robinson Chirinos is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. A 1 pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Popped him up. West trying to get there, but this will land untouched. Again, another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Baez. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Whiters ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, Dale Whiters. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust of their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Alex Colomé takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Breaking ball's in for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point, and he'll get back in standing. First offering on its way, and he lays off there, 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Whiters aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Got him, and that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Stepping in now, Travis West. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
2-2 the count. Here now the 2-2. Pop high in the air. Colomé take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Here's Ender Inciarte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a strike.
1-1.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Count even at 2-2. Last strike now for Oakland. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New York with their 90th win, best in the division. Hyunjin Ryu gets the win on the mound, his first of the year.